can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee has graced the octagon. He is ready to go. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Magnifico. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, here's Bruce Lee getting ready for another UFC start as we begin round 1. So fast, so quick, so good at setting up striking angles, and it's hard to simulate the speed in training. I know the opponent has talked a lot about trying to find training partners to simulate Bruce Lee. Easier said than done. Bruce Lee trying to get off to a good start tonight. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. There's a kick. Back to the jab now, no good. Lee gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Employing the jab effectively again there.
Set up your low kick.
Pretty good right hand. Efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now. Frantic pace early on to this one. Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC octagon.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Superman punch lands. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. Keep your hands up.
Just out of range with that right hook. Doing a real nice job with these leg kicks, trying to slow his opponent down, and largely succeeding.
Can't take many of those, you better check. Beautiful leg kick lands. Forward, forward, forward. My favorite shot in the game, another leg kick. Pop that jab first.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. And doing work with the jab. Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the legs or to the body. What a technique.
Oh, how clean is that? Nice strike. Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body. Nice straight right lands.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Nice straight there by Lee. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
Missed with that right hand. Nice jab there. Right on the button.
It was perfect. It was a perfectly placed shot. And you see his opponent reacting violently from that punch.
Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, big left.
That leg kick hurt.
Lee's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. Horn sounds for the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Lee's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Ready. Ready.
Second round underway. Straight to the body there by Lee. Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good.
Big body kick lands. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Throws the teeth. Offense is on the menu tonight. Back and forth we go.
Controlling the fight behind that jab. Real nice body kick lands.
Hook to the head there by Lee.
Another body kick land.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Kobe Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Lee's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Well, he's the taller fighter and able to land a knee to the body with relative ease there. That shot is blocked by Lee. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position. Come in here.
Offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh, nice right hand.
Just out of range with that right hand. Under 2 minutes to go. Unable to land with that punch. Nice head kick gets through. Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Lee. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Lee's head kick is blocked. No damage there. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Back to his feet.
He was able to get his hands up to block that one.
Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding. 20 seconds left.
You gotta dig deep here. Beautiful kick.
Final seconds here. To land right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round.
Oh, nice.
Good defensive vision to block that punch.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Oh, like the thought there. Good attempt at a counter. Ultimately, it's no good. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a
huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, a follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, perfect timing on the Superman punch. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Nice block.
Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. That's good defense to get that guard up. Single leg takedown.
Big ground and pound.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Rips the body there for good measure.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Well, you thought the cut man did his job, but that cut on the nose is just nasty, and it is pouring blood now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thought he might have had that head kick, but just out of range. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance.
All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Ooh. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Final seconds. Well, most of you remember exactly when this cut happened, and now it is getting really bad. They're going to have a lot of cleanup to do before our next bout.
Yes, they're going to have a lot of cleanup. I mean, honestly, it's part of the thing, right? You go into a bloody octagon, you fight, you wrestle. It is what it is at that point, you know? That's the beauty in being at the end of the night.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle, because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Lee gets lit up by that straight punch.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now, because he's got his opponent. Oh, nice body shot. Nice punch to the head.
Bro, that cut is so bad. Like, can't the referee stop the fight right now?
Somebody needs to stop it, because he won't. That's the thing. That's the beauty in the fighter. He will not quit. Sometimes you got to go in there and tell him, hey, man, There's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to happen today.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
Lands a jab. With conviction to the body. Oh!
He's hurt bad. I mean, you land one, I land one. What a start. Oh, he hurt him again.
While this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie, I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line. Oh!
Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give one.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. What a fight, what a display of strike there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done. Oh!
Went for the inside leg kick. All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off the left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Back and forth we go. Oh, goes upstairs and lands with the high kick.
Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands.
Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Lee.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks. It's another one of those ones where you might think about stopping it.
Oh, yeah, we got blood all over the broadcast table.
It's legit everywhere. It's all over it. Nice leg kick. Right hand landed. Lands another one of those beautiful leg kicks.
Just misses with the right.
He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet. Changing the position.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Lee's all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is going to hurt something fierce tomorrow. Oh, doing work with the jab. 15 seconds to go. Lee's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. Push kick there to the body. Block that strike. Now counters with a leg kick. Well done there by Lee.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Big shot to the head.
Lee's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute.
Let's go! Keep that footwork going! Move!
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
These guys are leaking all over each other.
Oh, nice. Nice. On point with that jab. Cannot take too many of those.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look. Well, DC cut it. All right, so the referee, yes, is going to step in here. He will call on the doctor to look at that nose that is unrecognizable at this stage of the fight.
His nose is broken.
Yeah.
I mean, it's turned sideways. The blood's pouring, going down into his mouth. It looks like he's having a very difficult time breathing.
Not sure if the nose is broken or just busted up, but blood is splattered everywhere. Yeah, that's going to do it. That's the end of the fight. So
That's
a
the right
disappointing
call.
Conclusion, but the right call.
The right call, John.
All right, so a striking clinic in a lot of respects. Peels back the nose, so to speak, of his opponent, and the doctor had seen enough.
Broken nose is bad, you know, so when you have a broken nose and the guy keeps hitting you there, the blood just is gushing. Doctor had no choice. Once the ref brought him in, it is his job to save the fighter from himself.
Lost like 2 pints of blood out of his nose tonight. That's enough. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Mixed martial arts royalty, folks. Bruce Lee, lighten up your living room tonight and giving this capacity crowd a whole lot to cheer about. You know he's going to get everyone's best shot, but more often than not,